Okay, a couple story problems here, okay? In the year 1994, the average monthly cost of heating was $29.62. In 2004, the cost was $38.22. That 3 should not have been there. What will the cost of service be in the year 2015 if this trend of progression continues? Okay. Well, you're going to make a table, but you got to rewrite some things in the problem. You haven't seen this problem before, or where this issue comes up. You got years and dollars as your units. Years is X, dollars is Y. Okay, it's simple enough. So dollars per year. Okay, here's the conundrum here. These years they are giving us need to be rewritten. So what you do is you find the first year in the problem, in this case, instance 1994. Cross that out and just replace it with year 0, okay? Now cross out 2004. You write year. Now to find what year that is, you're going to take that year, the year you just crossed out, okay? And subtract year 0, 1994, okay? So that's 10. So it's going to be 10 year in year 10. Now find another year, 2015, okay? And you got to take 2015 minus 1994, and that's 21. So that's going to be year 21. So we have year 0, year 10, year 21. Okay, cost per year, I don't know. Okay, so I put question mark. So I make my table. This is why we've been making the table. Years and dollars, X and Y. Okay, put the labels with it. Now you got to put the 0 in the block. Okay. And then you got year 0 and 2162. Okay, so actually you can put 21.62 with year 0. That's fine. Okay, year 10, 3822. Year 21. Okay, question mark. That's what we're trying to figure out. So let's go back and find our cost per year. So Y minus Y, X minus X. Okay, so the cost per year, we can put these two actually together, okay? So make them into coordinates. Remember, you start with the higher X, so you're going to put 10 and 3822. Then 0, 2162 over 0. Okay, so 2162. So we got 10 years. $16.6, okay. Gosh, I can't write correctly today. So I take 16.6 divided by 10, that's $1.66. So it's going up by about $1.66 every single year, okay. All right, now take a look at this. You don't have B, you have 21.62 plus 1.66 times X equals Y, okay? So I have my equation, 21.62 plus 166 times X equals Y. Now the closer, 21 goes in for X. Because X equals 21. I like it like that better. X equals 21. So you're gonna, if X has a multiplying, you're gonna parenthesize it, and 21 goes in for X. You got 21.62 plus $1.66 times 21 equals Y. Okay, Y is all by itself. He's screaming solve. Okay, that means you just times 3486. Oops, sorry, I didn't put my dollar answer there. And then you add, okay. 5648, okay. $56.48. Okay, next problem. The amount of revenue brought in by states from motor vehicle license increased at a relatively constant rate of $500 million per year from 1990 to 2000. In 2010, the states brought in $15,099 million in revenue from motor vehicle license. The trend keeps up. How much revenue will be brought in the states in the year 2015? You got to get rid of your years. The first year you have is 1990, so that's going to be year 0. Okay, 2000. Again, you take 2000 minus what you put in for year 0, 1990. So that's going to be year 10. Okay, 2000. Well, that's already year 10. We already know that. Just get rid of all the years and actually call them year amounts, because you can't use math with actual years. 2015. So we take 2015 minus 1990, and that's 25. Okay. Okay, now I can solve the problem because I actually have year values instead of year names. So you got dollars and years. X is years, Y is dollars, so per. Dollars per year. Okay, the dollars per year, actually we have the dollars per year, 500 million. Just put 500 times X. Don't write it as $500 million. Okay. We'll take care of the million part at the end of the problem. Okay, so we have our line, okay, or no, I'm sorry, make your table, X, Y. So X is years, Y is dollars. So you can do your 0, 1, 2, because you'd add 500, but you have a little problem. You really don't know where you started at, okay? Because the only money amount you got is $15,099, okay, and that's in year 10. That goes down with year 10. So I guess I don't have this. B, it'd be plus 500 times X, but I can't go any further, okay? So I block it. All right, now go under the table and start filling out some other things, okay? You got year 10 with 15,099. 15,099. And that's about all you got. You need to find 25 years, question mark. Okay. Now, you know on this line, you got your B plus 500 times X equals Y. Well, we got to get ourselves a B. And we're going to use Y equals M times X plus B to figure that out. Okay, so I already have my M. It's 500. Then X and Y, well, X be 10 and Y be 15,099. That's a combination. So times 10 and then 15,099. Now some of you are like, why don't you just put 0 there? Because at year 0 is 1990, okay? I mean, they didn't just start driving cars in 1990. They had license plates in 1990. So there is an amount of money, we just don't have it, okay? So 15,099. 500 times 10 is 5,000. Or sorry, my bad. So 15,099, drop the plus, put your B. 500 times 10 is 5,000. Then I minus my 5,000. That's going to be 10,099. So there's your equation, okay? 10,099 plus 500 times X equals Y, and then X equals 25 as the closing amount. Okay, so we replace that with 25. So we got 10,099 plus 500 times 25 equals Y. Now again, with Y you just solve, okay? It means you can just times first. Times comes before adding. So 12,500 add. Okay. Okay, 22,599 equals y. So you can put it there. And you can put it there. Okay. Okay, now I will be doing number one. You just have one problem you have to get done for me. Okay. From the period 1970 to 2000, the number of Sunday newspapers in circulation increased at a relatively constant rate of 11.8 newspapers per year. In 1997, there was 903 Sunday newspapers in circulation. How many Sunday newspapers were in circulation in the year 2000? Now, granted, this problem is out of date because newspapers are decreasing rapidly because of the internet. Okay, so this is an outdated problem. I'm just using you to show the math behind it. Okay. And also the second one's a little outdated too, because fewer and fewer homes are getting cable because they have Wi-Fi. Okay. So again, these problems are a bit outdated as far as actual real life info. Okay. They are. I'll be the first to admit on camera, but here's the math that would kind of go behind it. Okay, so we're talking newspapers in years. Because newspapers are dying, okay, not increasing. That's why the problem's a little out of date. A lot out of date. But we're going to show the math behind it. So per newspapers per year. Again, X is time, Y is newspapers. Oh, first off, we got to get these years out of here. So 1970 is going to be year zero. Remember, in 1970 they didn't have internet, so there's a crap ton of newspapers. Then 2000. That's going to be year 30. So when I place those on the table, I'm not putting the actual years. Okay. 1997. Okay. You're always minusing the year zero. Okay, that's 27. So year 27. Just try to fit that in there. Okay. And then 2000, we've already identified that that's year 30. Okay, so the newspapers per year, we have 11.8. 11.8 times X. Okay. Now I make my table. Made it incorrectly. XY table. Remember, label it. X is newspapers. Y, or X is Y. Newspapers is Y. Years is X. Okay. All right. So we put the 0, the 1, the 2. Now I know I'm going to add 11.8 every time, but I really don't know how many newspapers we had in year 0. It's not 903. That's in year 20. That goes with year 27. Okay. So I put B, and then I block it off. B plus 11.8. And I can't go any further because I don't know where I started. Now I fill in info under the block. Okay. So year 27 they give me, and there were 903. And I have to find year 30. Question mark. Alright, so on the line, you got your B at the beginning, and you're adding 11.8 times X equals Y, but we have to find our B. So Y equals M times X plus B. So the M is 11.8. And then the XY I'm going to use is the 27,903. So X is 27, Y is 903. Okay. So 11.8 multiplied by 27. So you got 903. Drop your plus, put your B. 318.6, if you want to round it to 319, be my guess. So that means there's 319 at the beginning here, okay? Or no, my bad. So minus 319, don't put that. 584 is the B. Okay. Okay, so 584 plus 11.8 times x equals y, and now I'm ready to solve. I put 30 in for x equals 30, and I solve it. Okay, so 584 plus 11.8 times 30 equals y. So we times first. Again, when you're solving for y, you just do the order of operations. You don't, because make the wall and the letter it's by itself. So 11.8 times 30, 354. So that gives me a 354 product, and then I add 584 to 354. At 938. So 938 Sunday newspapers. Okay, also there's a problem I want to go back to. Go back to the second example, because there was that issue of the million I forgot about. Okay, million. At the end, you notice how I wasn't worried about the million? Well, at the end I just put million. Now here's what answer that actually is. You just write the word million and you're done. That's how much it actually is. That means it's such a big number, okay, that my calculator won't even hold it. Okay, so that's why the word million is right there. Okay, you got one problem. You got years and dollars. You'll know the dollars per year. 1981's year 0. That's going to be year 20. 1990 minus 1981's year 9. Okay. 2001's year 20. You got your per year. What you don't have is your B. So your table will say B plus 2780. Then the 1 and the 2 won't be able to be filled in. Then down, you'll put the 9 and the year 9 and 60820. And you'll put year 20 with the question mark. Okay, go from there.